Welcome back to space, everyone. We're
Yes,
back.
we're back.
Yes, and we totally didn't have a stream last week. That was terrible. You didn't, definitely. I definitely didn't either. So we're back to Distant Stars. If you're watching this on YouTube, you have no clue what I'm talking about, because it may have been like, I'm not saying that a stream happened that was so bad that it didn't go up on YouTube, but that's what I'm saying.
Weren't you sick last week?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Was a terrible stream. Last week we didn't have a stream because I was sick. And now we have a stream, and it'll be our last stream before we go on a summer hiatus.
Yeah, and a slightly less terrible, hopefully.
You know what? You're playing, so it's gonna be as good as you make it.
The pressure's on, feel stressed, man.
Yeah, exactly. Feel stressed, man. Yeah, so like I mentioned, we'll be taking a summer hiatus. Distant Stars is out. Hopefully everyone has gotten it. I saw someone in chat who didn't even have Stellaris yet, and I think I think you should go and get Stellaris. Although, if you're watching this live, I would suggest maybe waiting, like a little while. Just saying, like I'm watching out for you viewers. Just wait a little bit, and then you should go and get it, along with all the DLC, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Especially Distant Stars.
2 times.
Yeah. Get Distant Stars twice, so our KPIs look great.
Yep.
All right, so
What were we doing? That's a really good question.
we're in a war.
Did we declare this war?
You know what?
I feel like I should have watched the YouTube videos what happened last time, but I have not had the time.
It's been
Didn't
like
they
3
attack
weeks.
our allies or something like that?
The Posyuk.
No, we are the attackers.
Okay, so it's the Yeah, but it's our allies that attacked them. It seems like, because we have the arrows, the icon. I haven't thought about Stellaris in a while, so I forget what all the icons are. But yes, it's our ally that attacked someone else, and we can go in and just wreck face.
And these guys attacked these guys.
Yeah, because those are spiritualists. Yes. Yeah.
Pacifist as well.
Oof. We can't have that.
No. Militarist xenophile. Interesting combination, a la Blorg.
yeah, of course.
And of course, still my mistake.
Slaves rights. Oh god.
Slightly triggered.
Yeah, we have some unrest issues.
Just on this planet though, because I'm accidentally made half of them xenophile.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Edic monolith.
Oh.
I never remembered I should stay away from it. Yeah, I guess I'll just unpause and see what happens. Are we sending our fleet somewhere? I think this is bugged.
Well, so since last time we have released updates to the game, I believe. Just minor patches, bug fixes, and
I think that text
and that entire feature estimated arrival date is new since we last. So that might be why it
had a no value. So
yeah. So that will probably not happen for you, but you. Oh my god.
Wow, the rain.
Yeah, I don't know if the stream can hear that, but Jesus Christ, all of a sudden, just rain immediately.
Very loud as well.
Yeah. Well, that's summer.
Swedish midsummer weather for you.
God,
High five.
I also think I saw some lightning.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Well,
hopefully, like the camera won't shoot lightning at us or something.
Yeah. I hope there is lightning rods on this building. I don't actually know. I've never been here when there's this.
The skrapan is pretty nearby and pretty tall though, so we should be
maybe
lightning proof.
Oh god.
Did you know that you're more likely to be struck by lightning than to be killed by sharks, apparently? That's something I keep hearing or reading.
I don't know how many... Jesus Christ. I don't know how many sharks there are in the world, but I imagine there's more lightning strikes than sharks.
Yeah, but I would also imagine that... I wonder if they like actually just count per people. Because I mean, that would be skewed stats, since you should only count people who actually go bathing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was my second point. It's also like, you can get struck by lightning anywhere.
Yeah.
potentially.
Basically anywhere, unless you're in a cave.
Yeah, well, yeah, but then you're inside. Being struck by lightning inside is hard in general.
Actually not. Like if you're like on the, you know, landline, phone line, or if you're like in the, in some cases, depending on how well the, you know, the isolation is done and stuff, you can get struck by lightning if you're near anything electrical.
Huh.
Or in a bathtub if you're really unlucky.
Is that what my mom always told me, to turn off the computer when storms hit?
Yeah, I mean,
I had no idea. I just thought she was.
I think it.
Just
I'm no
annoying.
electrical expert, but I think like there's multiple reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, it can cause a power surge.
Mm.
So that's probably, you know, it would break your PSU, I guess.
Oh yeah,
If
probably.
there's a power surge.
Potentially something else in the computer. Yeah.
And everything, like I'm not sure how this works exactly, but you know, everything on electricity runs on the same hertz, like 50 hertz or something.
Yeah.
So all the generators run at the same speed.
Yeah.
And if something breaks with that, I guess it doesn't work so well. But I don't know.
Oh damn.
Anyway, I'm no expert. Someone in chat will probably correct me.
Frozen Yakman says you're forgetting about toilet sharks. You know what? That's a good point. You don't have to be near water to get struck by a sharknado.
TMI.
Yeah, tactile feeling tangent space is with you there. I'm more afraid of frying PC components than dying myself. I think it's a bigger threat.
I mean, if your PC gets fried, you're basically dead on the inside
Exactly.
anyway, so you might as well hook yourself up to the PC and go with it.
Yeah, I did in April, I had my vacation, and I did a 2 weeks without the internet. It was torture.
I can imagine.
It was like an internet detox. It was like, I can't go on Reddit, I can't use Skype or anything. And I'm like, what do I do with myself when I can't like go on Reddit?
What did you do? Did you like shit post to the newspapers and stuff?
I just wrote it on the newspapers.
What are the insändare in Swedish? But I can't remember what it's called in English.
Yeah, I have no clue either. Someone in chat will be Swedish enough to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shit post.
Just send in memes.
Yeah.
But I can't go on the internet to find the pictures. I have to take pictures myself and make them into. Oh my god, Jesus.
Yeah. Some guy says there's no life without Reddit.
I mean, it's pretty true.
I disagree. I don't like your Reddit because of the format. I hate reading that format.
Oh, okay.
The old, you know, email thread format.
Yeah.
God, it gives me cancer.
I think we've been over this before, actually.
Probably. Makes me rage.
Why would you put yourself through that for vacation? So I realized I was very dependent on technology, and I thought, why don't I do an internet detox? Because you know how it is. Like you get home. And you sit down and you're like, I should do something productive, and instead you just spend like 4 hours on whatever, like just bullshit.
Yeah.
And you do nothing of value. So I wanted to avoid that. So I spent a lot of time editing videos and playing video games on my consoles.
So it was only like social media and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
that was
like
banned.
Internet detox, basically.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, without, if I hadn't prepared like games and stuff, it would have been like, you know, when the internet goes out and all you can do is like play solitaire.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I mean, I'm getting asked here if I was allowed to text, and yeah, I was allowed to use SMS, but I don't remember the last time I used SMS.
We're allowed to use MMS.
Oh, MMS, that's some heavy hitter stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but do you communicate much via your phone that isn't through the internet?
No.
No, it's same. It's like Skype or.
I hate talking on the phone.
Oh yeah,
Like
I'm with you there. Yeah. Yeah, people are mentioning like another thing that is like almost, it was instinctual, because I didn't just tell myself I'm not allowed to do these things. I also like uninstalled Facebook and Twitter from my phone.
Oh.
But I would still pull up my phone like by instinct or habit and press where Twitter is on the home screen.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing there now, so I was like, what am I doing? And just put my phone back down, because I'm so used to like, I have nothing to do, I'm bored, I'll check Twitter if there's anything new.
Yeah. Feels addicted, man.
Very much so.
Research concluded.
See what's going on here.
Alright, oh. Very nice.
Our allies are losing, that's what's going on.
No, sorry. Not nice. I just looked at the pretty colors and was like, that looks nice.
Orbital habitat, we want this.
Is this stream about social media addiction or what? Yes. Absolutely.
What do we want? Probably 0 point power, I think. Can't remember exactly what we were doing here, but I think we're gonna get mega structures.
Yeah, I think we're going for mega structures.
How far away were we?
We're a fair amount of way behind.
Because when are we gonna get master builders next?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. We needed 0 power, so yeah, we can get it soon.
Nice. See, you're remembering better than me.
What are we doing? I don't want to get higher ship tech, I think, because that unlocks more stuff. So
yeah.
But then again, we're gonna get mega engineering as an option anyway from the master builder, so it doesn't really matter. You can just go whatever in engineering.
Yeah. Well, the question was because you were talking about not doing that so you could research mega engineering.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna get this anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then we get the tech option, and our habitats get more powerful, which is good.
All right.
And we build mega structures faster, so we want this anyway in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
And we just need 13 months, and we can get. No, we can't get it. We need a tech 2.
Kaiser Johan says we should send you to one of those monasteries where they give you a small room and some bread and water for a weekend. I mean, I would probably need it, but I would also go insane after. Like, my parents have a cabin where whenever I go there, like 2 days is the like maximum amount of time I can.
And then,
I can go, and then I get
Skogstoki.
Yeah, or lappfeber. It's like just cabin fever. I can't stay there for more than 2 days.
Lappfeber? Is that only if you go north?
Yeah, I think it comes from like having a small cabin in like the middle of nowhere in the Swedish fjäll. Like in the mountains somewhere. Like there's nothing for miles around.
Yeah. I think the most common term is skogstokig.
I think it depends on where you're from.
Directly translated to woods crazy or forest crazy.
Forest crazy. It's a good term.
And it means that you get crazy from just being in the woods, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in the woods, so woods are fine. There's a lot of noise and stuff. I think being on like in an open area where there's like almost no animals. There's like nothing that.
What the hell is the plan here? I think this is supposed to be a shipyard, I guess.
Let's go for it.
The only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah. There's nothing that reflects sound or anything around. It's just like an open field with 10,000 Dothraki screamers. It's like you just go crazy because there's nothing around. You turn into Jack Nicholson, yes. Oh, all work and no, all analog and no digital makes Blondie a dull
sad
boy.
Streamer.
Yeah, sad streamer.
Can't have that. This is a positive stream. I think, depending on what we talk about, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
You being an internet addict, what's the whole EU deal now with the new law that
Oh yeah, damn. No more memes. Well, they're not. That's not fully done yet. They voted it through, but it's not set yet. We might still keep. Yeah, it's a really dumb law made by people who don't understand how the internet operates.
Yeah, because what I read from it just seemed like utter madness. Because I think a lot of the stuff they do is like good, like GDPR. It's good to get like, even though it's a lot of work for a lot of businesses and organizations. I mean, it's good to have like a standard thing that works.
Like it's hell for us in marketing, but it's really important, I think, for for people.
Yeah.
To have like I mean, people are calling it the right to be forgotten.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of work to implement because, you know, nothing was designed to implement this.
Yeah, just so shortly after GDPR we get that other weird thing.
Yeah.
Just so weird about like why.
Very very weird. But you know, I think it'll be fine eventually.
Hopefully, because I heard like they could the parliament.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just writing a message to the producer.
Yeah, I think because they could like the parliament could vote to overturn it or something like that, and hopefully they'll do that. But I should read more about it because I don't really know what it's about, but it sounded crazy, almost too crazy to be true.
Yep. There's a lot of things going on here in the streaming studio, and sometimes I forget that because when I'm in control of everything, I can just do things ad hoc and I don't have to prepare and things.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm handing over a lot of lot of control to Nurgle in the booth,
yeah.
Sometimes I forget to do things, which I've done several times this week, and then you know I just assume that things will work out because that's the way I'm used to working.
So does that mean poor Nurgle gets blamed?
No. It's I get the blame. I just make him do work.
Okay.
Which he's paid to do, so it's fine.
As long as he gets paid, I guess it's fine. You're not paying him in memes, are you?
Don't give him any ideas. Memes is a perfectly viable form of currency.
While it's still legal?
Yeah, exactly. While they're still legal. No, that's why they're gonna be so rare now that they're gonna be even more valuable. I think.
Which is gonna be the most valuable meme?
You know what? The meme that is created after this law takes effect, because no one will see it. It will be the rarest meme.
We'll still have Rage Comics, I guess, because they're public domain.
I mean, yeah, sure.
So we'll have to go back to 2008.
Oh God, no.
I want to get some more Rage Comics. Can people tweet us
Rage comics were terrible.
No, they're amazing.
No, the Rage comics were all right until people learned about them, and then you know they just started being cringy.
Nah, Rage Comics are good.
Yeah,
tweet me some Rage Comics.
Arius is with you, saying I miss Rage Comics.
Yeah.
There was a golden era of when memes were simple. Remember, like when memes were just like image macros? That was memes.
Yeah.
Now it's like that's a meme now. I don't understand it. Like I've gotten officially old because I don't understand memes anymore.
Yeah.
Just
E.
Oh, it's it's an entire thing. It's usually accompanied by the YouTuber Markiplier's face photoshopped onto the head of Lord Farquaad from Shrek. You know, the tiny regent.
I don't remember how he looks, and
like
I've heard the Markiplier name, but I've never watched any of his videos, so I don't know who he is. I think Groog is a fan.
Yeah.
That's how I heard it. I think.
It just looks awful. Like if you want to know what we're talking about, just Google meme.
I don't get it.
And it's like it's just super dumb, and I don't understand memes anymore, and I feel old. I don't like it. Go back to the image macros. Those were good memes. Rickrolling.
Rickroll.
Yeah.
Classic.
And Neil deGrasse Tyson's "We Got a Badass Over Here." Like things like that.
Oh yeah.
Memes were wholesome.
I had a couple of favorites with my friend. We had a couple of ones that we liked. It was obviously the Jackie Chan one as well. It's
oh yeah. It's this is the internet addiction and meme stream.
And the Sweet Jesus meme as well.
Oh yeah.
It's like when you post some good food. Sweet Jesus meme. Good times. And then of course you had the Say What meme, which was the
I don't remember.
It's from that Atheist Republic guy being interviewed by Bill O'Reilly, I think.
I don't. I think that one is so old. It's not even on Google image search.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's called Say What though, but
all right. There were a lot of good memes around like 2010, and now memes are weird, and I don't like it.
Yep, it's bad.
Oh, I Can Ask Cheeseburger. That was a good meme, a good website. Oh, do you remember You're the Man Now, dog?
No.
What? Oh, it was a great website. It was all memes. Well, because it was basically just a website where every page was either full-paged or tiled GIFs, and then audio clips with it. And so, like, they were very bizarre, but like they were great.
I'm a bit skeptical. It sounds a little bit like those types of ships going on over here. Oh, a science ship is like just wandering through enemy territory for some reason.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, no.
Yeah, people are calling me old as well. Damn. Yeah, You're the Man Now dog.com is great. Or sorry, YTMND. Because it's too long of a thing. What are we doing? We're colonizing?
Yeah.
It's getting more habitats.
All the beautiful habitats we built.
Oh, nice. We have one, and then we're colonizing a second one.
Xenophiles feels bad, man.
Oh God, damn it!
It's all my fault. Can build a fort habitat filled with forts.
It'll be very hard to take. That's.
Question is what I want to build. I'm just gonna build a couple of solar.
Yeah, we're not making a lot of energy, so getting more energy would probably be a good idea.
And I would rather just build the science nexus and then later on a Dyson sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Go away. 54 more months. Waiting intensifies. It's supposed to be upgraded.
Yeah, I think most of our stuff is pretty well upgraded. There's Best and there's Uxploix. It's a great name. Oh yeah, have we found the Blonde system?
I can't remember.
I think we have, because I think this might have been the stream where I realized that the Blonde system had been renamed.
I think you are right.
Let's see what people are talking about. Just talking about memes.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, the Blonde system.
Can eventually try to conquer it. No, we're supposed to blow it up, wasn't that it?
That was your idea.
Your idea was to build a magnificent Dyson sphere.
Yeah. Harvest the energy of Blonde. Oh, there's someone that's living there. Okay, we have to blow up that. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay.
We have to blow up that and then build a Dyson sphere. I guess then both of us are happy.
Yeah. Why was the Blondie system renamed? The Blondie system wasn't sci-fi enough, I think was the reasoning. So now it's been renamed to Blonde.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
Blonde.
Yeah, Blonde. I've been called worse things.
Yeah, probably on the internet.
Well, okay, so I didn't mean it like that. I meant worse iterations of Blondie.
Oh.
The worst one was Bluntai, which was very weird. Shall we call you Blondie now too? No. No, I am Blondie. The system is Blondie.
What did you say, Blondie? If you change name to Blondie, does that mean we have to change the system name back to Blondie?
I don't think it was an issue with it being the same as my name, because otherwise the Knorr system, both Knorr systems would have to be renamed.
You know what would have been a meme combined with the questions I asked? Raptor Jesus.
Yes. Yes, Raptor Jesus. Oh God.
That was a good one.
It's a very good one. Blondie, bloody Blondie. It's a good song.
Shouldn't you announce your planned new title? It's Mr.
Oh, Mr. Stream. Yeah. I'm gonna get a jacket. Says Mr. Stream, and I'm gonna have my own theme song. It's gonna be great. So people know I am Mr. Stream at Paradox. It'll have like the Paradox logo on the shoulder, and then Mr. Stream on the back. And when you zip it up, it'll say Blondie.
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 I don't even know what accent turns Blondie into Blondie. But yep.
Blondie. Germanish.
Yeah, something like that.
What are we doing?
How's our war going?
I'm bombarding a planet so we can continue, I think.
Yeah. Wait, is us or them that have 88% war exhaustion?
Us, apparently.
Oh God. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I guess they're crushing our allies? Question mark.
A declaration of war.
But where? Like, is it just because they've been throwing their armies away or their fleets away?
Probably.
3 space battles where our allies just absolutely got annihilated.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it.
Can't trust the AI.
You made this.
Research agreement. Are these our friends?
The 001 supervisor.
Yeah,
yes, they are. I wouldn't joke about. You know how Kuma-kun got his bear suit? Yeah, I know exactly how Kuma-kun got his bear suit. It's his skin. It's also Zeke found a bear suit and was like, "You should wear this." I was like, "Okay, I guess."
Oh God, amazing.
Well, sorry, he found a place that sold a bear suit. I made it sound like he just found it outside on the streets, which would have been a better story, but also worse.
Zeke just wandered around in his weird stores that he happened to go to, and like,
of course, that he frequents.
Here's the rack with bear suits. I guess I'll grab one for for Kuma-kun.
For Kuma-kun. The bear, the metal bear. Oh, have you had time to watch, or did you watch it live? Maybe the Kuma-kun's PDXcon talk.
I still haven't watched it. I have to watch it now that you remind me that it's actually on YouTube now, I think.
Yes, it's up on YouTube now. And it has an amazing intro. You know, made audio by Kuma-kun, of course. He's audio guy, and then video by yours truly.
Nice.
And if you're a Stellaris fan, you should go and watch it because it's not only Kuma-kun, it's also
Kola
Krause, who's the voice of Veer. And they were hilarious together.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a fantastic
I've only
panel.
seen bits, I think.
Oh, it's a fantastic panel. I mean, Björn always has good panels every year at PDXcon. But all 2 times he's done them, they've been great.
All 2 times?
All 2 times. Every 2 times.
How did we get to 100%? Is that maybe because we are losing a little bit when we were attacking the...
Yeah.
No, it's our allies.
Yeah, it's our allies.
I thought it was like we lost a couple of ships while we were fighting their stations, but...
Nope.
It's pretty consistently our allies that keep getting beaten up. Well, I guess the problem is that we didn't like care enough about this war to bring armies. To actually have any.
Well, I think we were just automatically pulled into it without much say. Cap Zero, it was both streamed and it was put on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com/ParadoxExtra, I believe, and it's called Hey Listen, Let Out Your Inner Monologue. Because last year was about sound effects, and this year was about voiceover. So you can go and check that out. It's a fantastic panel.
Are they saying anything cool?
Mostly talking about, you know, memes and other things. Oh yeah, Nurgle put it in chat. Perfect. Go and have a listen to that. And if you're on YouTube, Paradox Extra.
Maybe we should actually build some armies. I should have done that a while ago.
Will Paradox commit to not putting stuff like red shell in their games? I don't know what red shell is, so you're gonna have to specify. But my answer will probably be no, because I will not commit to anything like anything.
The thought of sending waves and waves after slave geckos is too funny to me.
Yes,
not to pass up. Oh,
very small. Well, aren't they weak?
Yeah, they are. They are really. This is like the worst armor we can build, but it's.
But it's funny, so let's do it. All right. Red shell is a data gathering tool. I cannot say anything about that because I don't know.
Oh, there's no slaves on the planet, so we can't.
We do view your personal data very, or like your personal information as a very serious thing, and. But I have no information or any knowledge about whether or not we're using data gathering tools. If we did, we would definitely be telling you, though. Because we recently... so... Let's have this talk, then. So we recently did a couple of changes to Crusader Kings 2, where we've done, I think it's UI testing, but not everyone has gotten this.
Okay.
So this is what's called A/B testing, which is you have version A, and you send that out to half the people, and then you have version B, and you send that out to the other half, and then you gather data or feedback on both of those versions, and basically get decisions like that. We do that a lot in marketing as well. So we might have two versions of an ad running, and then about a couple of days into the ad campaign, we'll look at the details and be like, all right, well, more people clicked through on this ad and bought the game than they did in this ad, so we'll stop that ad and put the rest of the money into the first ad. And that gives us a lot of good information. But when we did this CK2 thing, we did definitely tell people we are doing this. It was in the patch notes.
Yeah.
So it's not something we would hide if we were to do it. But I can't tell you whether or not we're doing. And with GDPR, we definitely I think we pretty much have to tell you. So...
Let's see what happens in this fight. It's actually very even. They're actually
they seem to
maybe
be
beating us.
Yeah, the bar is not moving in our favor.
No, we're losing a lot of corvettes, it seems.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh shit! There's a long time before we can retreat. Actually.
Ooh. Is it? What kind of? No, we're in a regular old system, so. That's weird. That's a shame.
Guess we'll have to build new ships. Raider, okay.
What kind of data about the game does Steam give you? I imagine like stuff. So Steam doesn't actually give you that much information.
No.
Itself. if you want to know more about data, actually, another segue to PDXcon. So Stacy, who's a data scientist working in the Insights team, I believe, but she works on PDS titles. And if you go to Paradox Grand Strategy, there's a panel she put on, or a talk called Knights of the Data Table, which is pretty much all about how Paradox works with various data to determine, like, a lot of things that we do.
Sounds good.
So I highly suggest it. She actually started off, because this was not a streamed thing, but she started off with giving everyone in the room a survey, and then at the end of the panel, she goes through the surveys and tells people whether or not they're wrong. So, for example, like, which is the most popular Hearts of Iron mod? And so everyone in the room, you know, guesses Kaiserreich, I think it is, and then she says whether or not that's right at the end. And a lot of the time, what the public perception is, and especially those of hardcore fans, is not what reality is.
Yeah.
For example, and I'm gonna do a test here now. So you probably know this, and if you do, don't answer. But people in chat, what do you think is the most popular species to play in Stellaris? We do have data on that.
Yeah. I mean the portraits, basically.
Yeah, the portraits. You can. I mean, we could go into. Yeah. Okay. So chat is pretty much spot on. It is human. It is most popular.
Yep.
But yeah, and so we can see like that, but we can't. I'm 99.7% sure that we cannot see what you specifically play. We can only get
Anonymous data.
Anonymous data. Thank you. Jesus Christ, it's been a long year. But yes, most people play with the human portraits. And there are several questions like that in that Knights of the Data table, that where the answers may shock you, like which is the most popular Hearts of Iron mod, and which is the most popular radio station in City Skylines, things like that. There is one question about Stellaris as well, I believe, but I forget what it is. I haven't watched it in a few weeks. I usually don't play with humans. I often play with humanoids, but very rarely humans.
Yeah, weirdly enough, it's like when I play role-playing games and stuff like that, like, you know, games like Skyrim or whatever, I always play human. But in Stellaris, I never play human.
Yeah, I don't know, when I think human in so the game I've spent the most time out of any game in, even more time than all the PDS titles combined, is World of Warcraft. And human was always my least favorite race in that game. I always try to go for something more exotic, even if that's just like a dwarf.
I always play human in World of Warcraft.
We'll have to. I don't think this is gonna work out, Daniel. I think I'm gonna have to leave now.
We're both Alliance.
Yeah, but you know, you're human. I can't.
No, I feel sad.
Construction project concluded.
Yeah, let's go for Mega
Oh yeah, it was most popular ethics, which I think will be very surprising to a lot of people. Yeah, because I don't think most people even consider. I'm guessing most people think that it's xenophobe, but it's not. The single most popular.
Have people guess?
Yep. So
Come on,
let's guess.
Guess. Which is the most common ethic?
Fanatic militarist, spiritualist, Let's see what people are saying. So how are we doing? Have we got 0 point power yet?
Yep, we got.
Oh,
we're
nice.
working on mega engineering now.
Very nice.
Thinking what I should get here.
We have xenophile, pacifist, materialist, spiritualist, materialist, spiritualist, materialist, 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 xenophile. You're all wrong. Not a single person, even with the person. There we go. Tullicus comes in and is correct.
But is it really hive mind?
Well, it's Gestalt consciousness, because hive mind isn't the.
I don't think it is. I think it is fanatic militarist, followed by materialist.
According to Stacy, and I will trust her on this, it's Gestalt consciousness.
I don't know the dashboard when I get
sure.
Because
I don't know when her data was from. It might be old data that was sort of influenced by Synthetic Dawn, which is possible.
Might be. I mean, because I'm pretty sure it was always fanatic militarist, materialist, but I'm not sure. Because I
also don't know how her data was. I don't know if it divides fanatic and regular into different categories, or if it combines them. I'll have to have a chat with her. But according to Stacy, at PDXcon, it was Gestalt consciousness, which I find really interesting. But also, I totally agree with. Gestalt consciousness is my favorite way of playing.
It's the one I played the least, I think.
Like, Determined Exterminators, Devouring Swarm, Fanatical Purifiers. In like the top 3 ways of playing for me.
Fair enough.
It's a little bit of a theme there. I don't know if you caught it.
I usually play machine empires or regular empires, not so much hive mind.
I like the because hive minds now have the edicts that cost food, which I think is really interesting, especially with the Devouring Swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're new to the game, you definitely haven't played Gestalt Consciousness because you probably wanted tutorials. It is tougher, because pretty much everyone dislikes you, but it's quite fun.
Yeah,
it's, you know, if you're like factions is, I think, an important feature of Stellaris, but sometimes you're like I cannot deal right now with factions. And so you just play Gestalt Consciousness and no more factions.
We have a gecko here that's not enslaved.
Whoa!
Can't have that.
No, I thought they were all. What are their species rights? Are they not enslaved? They must
I think
be
it depends on what they're working on, right?
They must be set to caste system.
Yeah, but I think we're authoritarian, so that's how it works. Depends on what they're working on.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Building things, I think. Why are the stupid geckos moving? Like, the problem is I have migration enabled for them for some reason.
Oh, that's not okay.
Yeah, because that's problematic.
Next stream, Blonde should play a feudal empire. I do quite like the idea, at least. I've played a I forget what the civic is called, that allows you to have a feudal empire, but I do quite like it. Usually when I play it, I crank primitives up to the highest, and then try and get a lot of vassals. It's quite fun.
Yeah. There we go. Things are in proper order again. Who's insulting us? Oh,
the fanatical purifiers. Oh, well, big shocker there.
We need naval capacity.
What's a good place to go to learn besides the wiki? And Diaries comes in. and says YouTube videos are good, and I would agree. Yeah, YouTube videos is definitely a good idea. Either watching tutorials, but that can be a bit, you know, stuffy to just watch tutorials. It's a lot of information. It becomes information overload. Just watching people play gets you ideas of things you normally wouldn't think of.
Yeah.
That's how I started learning Stellaris, actually. I was watching Star-Crossed Starfish way back in the day. Well, it's like a year ago. Still.
So before you started, or when you started?
It was before I was hired, but it was just when I started. Because it was the first thing I worked on. Or the first streams I worked on. The first thing I worked on was the Memory of Mercedes Romero music video. Literally the first day. Hey, we're going to hire you as a streaming producer. First day, can you edit a video?
Yeah, I've never seen so many Fs in the chat.
Yeah, it's a good video. Well, it was an okay video. It's a good song, is what I meant to say.
Can't remember.
Yeah, if you want to check out YouTube tutorials, definitely go check out Aspec, Paradox alum.
Yeah.
And yeah, just watching streamers or regular Let's Plays is a really good idea. If anyone's streaming Stellaris.
Research concluded.
Why do we have these? I have to get rid of this stupid gecko.
Can't perch.
To find somewhere to put him.
Yeah, I guess we. Well, replace him with a robot. Have the build a mining thing on.
Can replace with the food. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
And then he can work a useless astro mining bay.
Like reading, there are probably, if you check, because the Steam Workshop has a lot of tutorials.
This jumped up by.
Oh God, what's that?
Almost
23,000?
90. It jumped up by 90. That's because I colonized another. I don't know.
That's weird.
I thought it was like 100. No, maybe it was only 189. So it jumped up by 50, but that's still a lot.
It's a lot. But yeah, if you like reading, on the community hub, there are a guides page where you can find a lot of interesting guides to various things, and you can just search for whatever topic you want to learn more about.
I want to add a trait that gives slave armies more damage, like a taskmaster. That would be cool. So we just whip these geckos and force them to attack.
God. Yep, that's... You know what? Yes, sure, let's go.
This happened to us before. Have you already forgotten?
Yeah, that's true. They are terrible. I'm just thinking about the state of the game. But these geckos are terrible people, and they deserve to be enslaved.
Yes, yes they do. I wonder, because maybe we can be forced peaced, but I don't think they want to do that, because
that would give us.
Would it though? I don't remember if we. No, we don't even have claims here.
Oh, but they do.
So they would lose this system, I guess.
Wow. Actually, that would be force white peace. Yeah.
Yeah, status quo.
Yeah, they don't want to do that because they'd lose things. But on the other hand, they'd lose more if they didn't.
Our allies are useless.
Oh yeah, well,
feeding war score.
Well, fortunately, the work exhaustion is at 100%, so they can't make it worse.
Yeah, positive spin on it.
Mama Slanish asks, or Slanesh, sorry, asks, are you planning to do more YouTuber Stellaris wars? The current one isn't even over, and people are asking if we're doing more.
I mean, if something works out and it's possible to do it, then probably yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a solid maybe on that.
Yeah.
But definitely check out.
Can't you upgrade the maybe to a possibly?
I mean,
plausibly.
it's plausible that we'll make another one. They've been doing really well, but they're like, I think people underestimate how much work they are to make.
Yeah.
Because like making one of those series is pretty much as work intensive or more as the entire marketing campaign for an expansion. Which like
a lot of coordination.
There's a lot of coordination. There's a lot of costs involved. They're great series, but there's so much work to do. Possibly will get you in trouble with legal. Nah, I think we're fine.
What the hell is this? We have some birds here.
What? Oh, are they part of our friends? I think we might have a migration treaty, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we do.
Check our contacts.
Where's our empire? Shouldn't be the top.
Nope.
Sort of we sorted it by the top. I don't think so.
No, that's weird. Did we take in refugees?
I doubt it, but I have not checked.
But I do think they should be in a caste system. Because it feels appropriate.
It's weird that they have full citizenship. Like, where did these guys come from? Default right is full, huh?
That's weird. Where did they come from?
Caste system residence, probably default. There we go.
Jeez, that was...
Can't have these caste system with residence only.
Alright. What about Stellaris dev clashes? Stellaris dev clashes are coming.
Yes.
We have promised that. Jamie told me last week, I think, that the work for observer mode has begun.
Yeah.
And it's not just a couch this time. It's an actual in-game observer mode.
I've seen a little bit of it today. Actually, looks good.
Yeah. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. It's gonna be really fun to see other people's empires be exploded into shambles. Oh, we're at peace now. So nothing happened, I think. Yeah. Now we can focus on our internal affairs, which is waiting for mega engineering.
Yeah.
Why is this fluctuating so much? It's not the leader skill. I doubt it's the... We don't have a lot of research, actually.
Yeah.
Construction project concluded.
So I can't see the name anymore, but someone said that they would prefer a dev clash to a YouTuber wars, because the YouTuber wars are much more heavily edited, and it skips a lot of time, and that's that's understandable. But you also have to realize that the YouTuber wars are not actually for the hardcore fans. They are intended to get people to understand how fun Stellaris is and how much fun you can have in the game when they're not actually aware of it.
Yeah.
We want to get new people into Stellaris all the time, and this is one of the ways.
Yeah.
Dev Clash will definitely be for the hardcore super fans, and that's why we're doing it.
Yeah, even the hardcore fans as well, not just the hardcore super fans.
No, sorry, yeah. And any fan I think will appreciate, but like...
What's the actual tier? It's like hardcore super fans, hardcore fans, super fans.
Well, I think
core fans,
like
core super fans,
game director, hardcore super fans. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get an observer mode sometime after summer. Would be neat to have it up. Can't promise anything, obviously. So
No.
But that would be neat.
Considering we've been promised observer mode since before release, so it takes a while to do these things, and we want to do it right.
Yeah.
We don't want to release something that's half-assed.
Yeah.
That's very important to us.
Yeah, it hasn't really been the priority of getting the observer mode in yet, because we had so many of the bigger stuff that we want to work on.
Yeah, and as much as I love continuing this conversation, I just realized that we've actually run over.
Oh.
Well, because the next stream has to prepare, so...
Oh, fair enough.
So, yeah. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
It's been lovely. We will be back after summer, sometime in August. We'll see if we continue this, or if we do maybe some mod spotlights. We'll see what we do after summer. We'll discuss it at some point.
Yeah.
And we will be back. Goodbye.
See you in August.